What's up, guys? Tony Hannity's here from LazyTechGuys.com, and today I want to review a game for you guys. That's right, a game. I don't really review games, I'm not a gamer, but I thoroughly enjoy this one. This is Fallout Shelter for Android. Stay tuned! So, Fallout Shelter. Fallout Shelter is the companion game to Fallout 4, a game that's coming out in late November from Bethesda. This was originally an iOS game, but soon after it was released to iOS, it finally got to Android. If you've never played any Fallout game like me, this isn't a big deal. Fallout Shelter is a management game, but it's definitely a lot more fun than that sounds. So I've been playing Fallout Shelter for a good amount of 2 weeks now, and so I want to show you guys how the game mechanics work and why there's so much hubbub about it. Although it has kind of dropped off recently in the news in regards to some other mobile games like Hearthstone, and obviously Clash of Clans tends to reign supreme. But even still, this game is one of the best mobile games that I've played. So the idea is that in a post-apocalyptic scenario, you are an overseer of a vault. And the vault is an underdwelling where you take care of all of your dwellers, essentially. So these people out here on the outside are the people that want to live in your vault. And you are given the task to, well, give them jobs. And in return, they're going to help you accrue more energy, more food, and more water to allow you guys to survive such a harsh environment. So this is kind of the start of the game and how it all begins. So when your dwellers have met their allotment for food and energy and water, each room, I guess, will have this lightning bolt or have a drop of water letting you know that it's ready to be harvested, I guess. That's going to happen ever so often, and what you can do is you can actually go into the room, and at least for it is right now, every 2-3 minutes, they're going to complete their task and allow me to harvest the energy. Now I can go up in here and upgrade it for 250 caps, and that would allow me to not only increase my storage, my production, but also speed up the time. Another thing that you can do too is if you have enough money, which I believe I do, you can go ahead and add rooms of similar categories and enlarge the room itself to take up more space. Just like that. So let's go ahead and find these guys. So when you open up each character's attributes, it's going to let you know like how happy they are, what their level of expertise is, and then in here it's going to tell you what they're really good at. So strength, if I'm not mistaken, is good for the power, so all the energy. Perception is good for water. Endurance is good for storage. Charisma, when you have a radio station. Intelligence, that's going to be for your science lab. And agility is for your diner. I'm not quite sure what luck is beneficial for, but we'll get into that. So this person, again, they have really good perception. So we are going to drag him all the way down to my water treatment plant. And as you can see here, when you assign them correctly, you get bonus points sometimes. So I'll get into that right now actually. On this side here, these are all like the things that will allow you to maintain your objectives and let you know what you're striving for. So right now, I want to successfully rush a room and that I'll get a lunchbox, successfully send a dweller into the wasteland, and then also assign 2 dwellers into the correct room. So if I successfully rush a room, it's going to look like this. Rush, and then activate. And if all goes well, that happens. and I get more caps, he gets more XP, and whatever the room is categorized as, water, energy, I'm going to get more of that up at the top. And lunch boxes are really sought after, and you can either pay for them or you can just earn them, just like I did right there. And what happens with lunch boxes, and what's really nice about them, is these are kind of your wild cards. So with a lunchbox, when you unlock them, you get 5 cards. So it's gonna let you know. So I got 100 caps there. Next, at least this one, I got some nightwear. This is going to increase the charm of whoever wears that. Water, gonna get more water, and then gonna get the Wasteland Doctor. So this one's gonna be really good for people that either want more luck or more perception. Now, those can only be worn one at a time, so it doesn't mean your whole dwellership is going to have the same clothing. It's only going to be one person is going to be able to wear that, but that can be beneficial, and you can switch that as time moves on. So let me just go ahead and move some of these people in. And as you can see, you can actually hover their character over each room, and it tells you, if I move them to the diner, they have 2 agility points, so that's good. Move them to the water, there's 2 agility points there too. But in this case, there's only 2 people in the water that can work in the water treatment plant right now, unless I expand it like I did with the energy plant. So I have to put her here. And the whole idea is really to grow your dwellership, is to grow the vault. So let's see what it looks like when you grow your vault. All right, so like I said, I've been working on this for about a week now, and I've got a fairly sizable vault. I've got 55 people that are a part of it. I definitely need more energy. And so as you can see, so you just have to tap on the little green icons, and it lets you harvest whatever it is. Also, one of the things that you'll notice is your characters, they will level up, and that's going to be beneficial for them, and also earns you more caps as that goes on. And the cool thing is, like, when you zoom in, sometimes there's a little dialogue. You can see how people are, if they're happy or sad. Right now, they're all at 11%. And so here's the other thing too. So the more rooms you have, the more energy it's going to take. And the more energy it's going to take, the more water you're going to need. And the more people you have as well, the more food you're going to need. So there's a lot of things that you have to take into account. And you can increase everybody's agility skills and their perception skills by having these rooms over here, which are like training rooms. Like right here, this is the athletic room, and whoever goes in there for 2 hours at a time, it's going to increase their A levels. Or right here in the gun room, the armory, it's going to increase this young lady's her perception. So she went in with like 1 perception point, and now she has 2. And she's got a bunch of charisma, so she doesn't really need to increase that. So there's a lot of juggling that you have to take into account, which is fine. But what I really love about this game, seriously, is the graphics. I mean, look at this. You zoom in, and you can almost feel like you can look around the corner of the room. They're so detailed. And yes, they're doing somewhat the same monotonous things, and there's not a lot of fly around, but you know, it's very smooth. I've really enjoyed some of the other gaming mechanics. Like these guys here are really cool. I actually bought them, full disclosure. It cost me like $3. And what these do, these are called the Mr. Handy. And you can only have 2 in your in your vault at one time. But here's a great example. So this room's on fire, and so I need to go find Mr. Handy, which is right there, and send him up here. And I need to put out that fire, or else it's going to spread. Oh, look, it's spreading. So these people, I need to get these people to get that fire under control. Hey, stop running away. What are you doing? Oh my God, this isn't good. So Mr. Handy is supposed to be handy and supposed to help me put out the fire, and he's going up there. What are you doing up there for? Come back down. No, not you. Mr. Handy, you go down. Okay, you know what? It looks like they all put out the fire. and they all get XPs for putting out the fire. But then the other thing is, you see the green there? That's their life source. And their life source is going to go down. Now you can increase that by getting medical bays and giving them extra booster shots. I forget the exact name of it, but I call them booster shots, which is like that. Now the red one on the right side there is, I guess, the radiation level. So originally, when they first start out, they have pretty much 0 radiation level. But the more that they work and they're not being taken care of, the radiation level will go higher. So you have to get something from the med bay, which are what these two guys are doing right now, which will allow you to lower the radiation level. And the way that that works is all you got to do, let's harvest this. You tap on somebody. See, this person is at 10% happiness. And you tap on this little rat away, and that takes away the red. And if you wait, look at his happiness level, it goes up little by little. And then if I want to, I can also give him a little booster, and he's at full 100%. So, and the weird thing is, and I don't know if it's just me, the Mr. Handy, when he walks around, this is going to sound weird, but he makes people happy. No connection to any kind of insinuation. But yeah, I guess just having Mr. Handy walk around can be useful because he interacts with some of the other dwellers. So the game's been a ton of fun, a little bit too much tons of fun. I'm not a gamer. I'm not even a casual gamer for that means. I'm just some guy that sometimes plays games, which I guess is casual gaming, but I don't even want to put the word gamer in any kind of tagline that's associated with me. But Fallout Shelter is very similar to that of Tiny Death Star, Tiny Tower. I mean, even Diner Dash to a certain degree. It's a management game, but because it has this theme of Fallout, people are just going gaga over it. And for the, they did a really good job. Bethesda isn't really well known for their mobile gaming. And again, even if you've never played Fallout like me, I've never played any single Fallout. So leave your comments in the section below letting you know how much I'm stupid for not playing Fallout, whatever. But case in point though, you can still fully enjoy this game. So I've been thinking with this whole new gaming YouTube thing that's going on, I might do live streaming of this, but I don't know. We'll see. Let me know. Is that something that you would even watch? I guess so, because other people are doing it too. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me right now. I give this game 3 thumbs up. If I had a 3rd thumb, it's in there. I'm not telling you where. And let us know if that's something that you play or if you think that there's another game that should be reviewed. Yeah, thanks for watching. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and we will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.